all starts from everything down the road, but the main thing, which starts this whole thing, is election integrity, fam. Because if we don't have election integrity, we have nothing. And you have some breaking news for us, don't you, fam?
Right. So on the eve of July 4th, which was perfect, something that they would do, basically the Democratic establishment in Queens threw out 2,500 votes, mainly belonging to Tiffany Caban, who was running for AG in Queens, and a district attorney, actually. And she's running against Melinda Katz. That gave Melinda Katz a 20-point lead. And then, or 20 vote lead. So, and then Melinda Katz went all over the media and said, "Oh, I won," and she gave victory speeches as if she won.
You said very Hillary-esque.
Very Hillary-esque. That's
Arizona,
right. Arizona,
Nevada, California.
Because there were 6,000 votes left to be counted,
Oh.
and she
How many
went
votes
and
was she
declared
up
20.
Oh. But then she's going to call it.
Right. And so now we're going to hear a myriad of excuses as to why these votes can't be counted. They're affidavit votes. But the recount actually passed. When I wrote this tweet, the recount hadn't, gone through. But now there's going to be a recount. And you guys can actually look
I see the
right
DSA,
here.
the Queens DSA.
The Queens DSA said they were asking people to pretty much contact them about their ballots to make sure that that they count. Sometimes they throw them out because their signature is different or because they moved, etc. But they want their votes to count. So I wanted you guys to click over here and look at Tiffany's tweet. Johnny, I put it in the link on Tiffany's tweet. Yeah. So she said, "Thanks." You want to read that? Thanks to our
tireless supporters, we are pouring their hearts and souls into this campaign. With a full recount coming up, there'll be more work to be done. Help make sure that every valid vote is counted. Donate. CabanForQueens.com/donate volunteer and recount watch for Tiffany volunteer sign up. Well, let me tell you something, fam. They might get the recount, but I don't know. I mean, who knows where these votes are going to go? Some of them will be ended up in the trash. Sometimes they'll be taken out. For more understanding, Tiffany Caban is more of the progressive type of...
She's like endorsed by Bernie, by AOC. I mean, she's a democratic socialist running for this position. It would change the state of Queens. Like, it would change how things are done. She's pretty much against cash bail. She's completely does things that a district attorney, like, what's his name from Pennsylvania?
You're talking about your boy.
Yeah.
Larry
Krasner.
Ooh.
She's pretty much like him. He went in there and he fired a bunch of people that were pretty much corrupt. She would change that system, the corruption in Queens. But you guys need to know that, as Pasta was saying, they might have a recount, but we don't really know. There's no guarantee this is going to be fair, because the people who are in the Board of Elections are completely biased. The Democratic commissioner is Jose Miguel Arajo, who was appointed by Joe Crowley and endorsed Katz. And he got fined $10,000 in 2014 for corruption and nepotism. And my friend, who is from New York, was the one that was giving this information out to a lot of us. They were involved in the campaign and stuff. So they're not really feeling that this is going to be fair. Because the corrupt people are overseeing the elections. Still.
Yeah. And I wanted to sing a song, "Oh, Mr. Crowley." That was Ozzy Osbourne and stuff like that.
I know that was Ozzy Osbourne.
That was like when he was with Black Sabbath and stuff like that. Mr. Crowley's still sticking his head in there and whatnot. A lobbyist of sorts. We talked about this. And we talked about if you don't have election integrity, fam, you don't have anything.
Yeah.
Right? So this is just another form. And who is Katz now?
Melinda Katz is the one running against Tiffany, and she's pretty much endorsed by every established Democrat you can think of. Crowley, Cuomo, and she takes corporate money. She's not a progressive. She's status quo. She's going to keep things as they are. Corrupt, with cash bail systems, with lots of people of color in prison for marijuana or, crimes that they shouldn't be in there for. And
she's part of that cash wheel,
She's part of this cash
Fill those
wheel.
beds in that prison industrial complex, baby.
Crowley and Cuomo, all of these people, right? They're all supporting this woman, and that tells you something. And even Elizabeth Warren supports Tiffany Caban, which she jumped in after Bernie Sanders, of course, and AOC. She was like, "Oh, I support her too." But whatever, it's good because she needed all that support. And all of a sudden, these votes, 2,500 votes, just like that for whatever reason.
Didn't they have that in Brooklyn during the 2016 election too as well? They're just gone. And they issued apologies. Nobody went to jail, but they still, here it is. The wheel keeps on running, baby. Got to get that money.
And I want to show you guys what, I think I have it here. Did I not put it here? Johnny, the New York Times article. Look at their headline. The shocking final count in the Queens District Attorney race. What happened? An 11th hour twist, putting Melinda Katz ahead of Tiffany Caban by 20 votes, means an automatic recount. Conspiracy theories abound. Conspiracy theories. This is why I get so angry when some of you quote unquote progressives or faux progressives or some whoever consistently tell everybody that they're conspiracy theorists, that this isn't true, that you need more evidence. You're never going to get the evidence of someone involved coming out there and saying, hey, we rigged this, actually. Like, it's you're not going to see a New York Times article where they lay out exactly in detail how they did it. That just doesn't happen.
Conspiracy
If you
theorist.
want that as proof, you're not going to find it. The whole point is to make you all of us sound like we're crazy.
Exactly.
Every single time we point this out. And so it's invented for, like you said, by the CIA.
In 1964, the CIA invented the term conspiracy theorist. Therefore, no one can speak out against the government. And therefore, that person would be blackballed. That person would be shamed. That person would be made to look crazy simply when you're questioning the government. And